Where is the... Oh man, I haven't used this thing forever. The button to turn this thing on. Where is it? Hello? I know how to use this thing. Honey, where's the button to press this thing to turn it on? I think she used it last. Oh, here it is. Great.
The One Happy Diabetic video you're about to watch contains content that was created based on our unique experiences with diabetes and should not substitute for the advice of medical professionals. The opinions expressed in this video do not reflect those of our employers, doctors, friends, or favorite grocery store checkout person. They are solely our own. Enjoy!
Hey guys, it's Bill from OneHappyDiabetic.com. Hope everybody's having a great day out there today. It's getting cold out there. Well, listen, I'm so sorry I haven't done a video in such a long time, but there have been so many interesting things going on in my life that I'd love to tell you all about. Well, we moved into a brand new home on December 9th here in Connecticut. Me and my wife had been looking around for houses for about 2 years. And we saw this beautiful ranch that came on the market first day. We put a full offer on it and got it. So we are so excited. We are in this new house. It's great. And let me just tell you, I know, a lot of people have experience moving. And it definitely is more difficult than it sounds, but I am not lying to you, where we spent at least 2 straight weeks of waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning and not stopping till 11 p.m. of just moving stuff. And we actually decided to rent out our condo and not sell it, so we had to get that place up and ready for our renters to move in as well. So now I am a landlord too. Woo woo woo. So I don't know if I should be excited about that. Probably be like, ooh, I'm a landlord too. Ooh. Okay. But anyways, so that's the reason the delay of the video is that I have just been so involved with the moving of this house, purchasing of this house, very stressful. And finally it's all done and out of the way, and I got to buy all my man toys, like a lawn tractor from Craigslist, snowblower from Craigslist, and a nice cool power washer. So very excited for all these new toys, which today was the first day I actually got to try out the snowblower, and I am very impressed with it. Thank you, Mr. Craigslist guy, for giving me such a good deal. So what should today's video be about? Well, I thought, seeming because I haven't done a video in a while, I thought I'd talk about diabetic hibernation. Yeah, diabetic hibernation. I'm sure a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that time in the year where it's right around the holiday season, maybe a little bit afterwards, where, a couple extra cookies here, some candy treats, mom makes her favorite, Chex Mix that you gotta just stockpile up on. And sometimes I think a lot of us have, let the leash on our diabetes just go out a little bit on these winter months, and we become a little antisocial. Interestingly enough, living in a condo community, from the summertime to the wintertime, it's a completely different atmosphere out, socializing and things like that. Come winter, everybody kind of just goes inside their house and you don't see them for a few months. Well, I'm kind of like that with my diabetes too, and a lot of people are on the diabetic online community, is we get a little bit quiet come December, January, February, and then when the weather starts getting a little bit nicer, we get a bigger smile on our face, and then, more content and all this fun stuff starts coming out. Well, what I wanted to tell you is that I know exactly how you're feeling if you're going through this slush of a diabetic push right now. Trying to recover from, maybe a little bit of overeating, maybe a little bit of weight gain, maybe, struggling through some higher blood sugars than normal. I can completely relate. I am in the same boat. I had been on this beautiful paleo diet that I love so much, and I will get back to full time. But I've kind of let that slide a little bit, and I'm not too happy with that, because I definitely was feeling a lot better when my carbohydrate intake was decreased significantly. And my insulin, the amount of insulin that I needed per day was decreased significantly. So I need to get back on track with that. I told myself after the Super Bowl, because we have a big Super Bowl party here at our house, that after the Super Bowl, I'm going back on my Paleolithic diet and I will be a much happier person. Now, I'm not trying to push a specific diet on you or lifestyle on you, but I've actually felt a lot better when I am taking in less carbohydrates. One of the reasons why that has benefited me in the past, not only did I lose about 18 pounds, which is like pretty impressive. Yeah, let me. That was pretty awesome. That I gained that back. So anyways, so I can lose it again. Not only did I lose weight, I was sleeping so much better. I have sleep issues sometimes. My blood sugar's high. You know, I'm waking up, urinating, and all that fun stuff. My blood sugar's low. I'm waking up, and I might overtreat. So sometimes I don't get a really good night's sleep. The interesting thing when I was on this paleo diet was because I wasn't eating a lot of carbohydrates per day, when I actually had a low blood sugar, it was easy to treat. Now you're saying to me, easy to treat? Well, they're difficult to treat, or maybe yours are easy to treat. A lot of times when I was treating my low blood sugars, it was because I had a spike in my blood sugar, I had a high blood sugar, I treated it, I might have over-treated it to get it down quickly or whatever the case is, and then I was just crashing. I mean, I was super crashing, and then for me to recover from that low and treat that low, I was doing anywhere between 25 and 40 grams of carbohydrates sometimes just to treat that low. So whether it was me incorrectly diagnosing, let's say, pizza that I was eating, or, some of these difficult foods to bolus for, high carbohydrate foods, listen, I mean, it makes sense to me. If you're eating something that has, you think, which is all a guess too, something that has about 45 grams of carbohydrates, there's a lot of room for error with your insulin. But think of it this way, if you're eating something that only has 5 grams of carbohydrates, 10, 15 grams of carbohydrates, the room for error is a lot less. So when I was on this paleo diet, my lows were very easy to treat with 15 grams of carbs, believe it or not. I mean, I thought that literally didn't exist anymore, to treat with 15 grams of carbs, wait 15 minutes, and my blood sugar would be back and ready to go. So I did actually have better glucose control, obviously, with the less amount of carbs that I was taking in. So I can't wait to get back on track and do that again. I'm actually really excited for it. And I also had a good time making all the meals with my wife, and our food bill, believe it or not, a lot of people think this healthy food is more expensive, but our food bill was less. Because actually our food bill was more predictable. We knew exactly what we were getting because we were making specific meals, and we weren't kind of going down the aisles and saying, oh wow, I like cheese nips today, or whatever the case was. So that ended up working out pretty well. So we actually saved some money in our grocery bill. So for all of you guys that are struggling through that diabetic hibernation, I know exactly how hard it is to get out of this rut. But listen, diabetes is just like a guitar, right? I mean, you're playing it, you're playing it, you're playing it, you're playing it. You might not notice that it's out of tune, but you get an expert in the room and they'll definitely tell you that those strings need to be tightened just a little bit until it sounds right. So don't try to make those drastic steps right away. I think a lot of times if you start taking too big of steps forward, your sugars can actually hurt, because you might have too much insulin on board. You might have been overcompensating on insulin for several months. So take small baby steps to get to that point, because we all know how difficult that is. So I hope everybody's having a great day out there today. I'm so excited to be back on this internet planet talking to all you guys. If you have any questions, comments, please put them on the bottom. Does anybody else go through this kind of hibernation mode? I can't be the only one. I mean, I know I can't be. So tell me a story about maybe how these winter months are kind of a struggle for you, and maybe you're kind of a little bit less social. Maybe there's just not as much, things to actually do when it's cold outside. Hence my little penguin hat I have on here. Hello, penguin hat. I'm talking to my hat. Anyways, please leave some comments below and check out the new website. As you guys know, Mike, Yogi, Ryan, and Suzanne are putting up awesome content. We will, I'm telling you right now, we will be using our Facebook page a lot more often than we were in the past. We're going to be doing a lot of updates, news stories, almost using it more like a forum, but just a better way to interact with everybody. So if you have any questions, or if you have any great content that you found, or a news article that you think is interesting, post it on our page, the One Happy Diabetic page on Facebook. There was a duplicate page called One Happy Diabetic Fans, which we are going to be deleting February 1st. So jump onto the One Happy Diabetic page on Facebook. You can like it right over one of these corners. I hate the people that are like it on this corner, whatever. I don't even know why I did that. But like it on our website. It'll bring it to the correct Facebook page. I hope everybody's having a great day out there too. And remember, you can be a One Happy Diabetic too. It's all about your attitude. So get that attitude in gear over these winter months and everything will be great. Take care, guys.